Hey guys, I'm here at the second annual Casco Thresheree, and I have a video of last year's on my channel. So let's see what they got this year. This year we're bringing one of our own. So we got the Goodison 66. Going to be in the lineup of tractors. Can't have a Thresheree without a thrasher, huh?
Yeah, and that one's an Oliver Red River Special.
Oliver Red River Special. If you don't know what this is, years ago they brought the field to the machine. Now they bring the machine to the field. They tucked it on the wagon like that, and then they fork it in there. And it separates it, blows the straw. Usually just put it into a wagon like that, and your grain goes in here. What we have here is a complete series of 55s, 1555 through 2255, owned by Dave and Sue Drobick. Here's a little 440. Which is theirs. Here starts the lineup, the 1555. Diesel. We'll go to the 1655. Diesel as well. $17.55. $18.55. $19.55. And then the biggest of the pack, the $22.55. This one's got a cab. I don't know what kind it is. Maybe it's an Oliver one. 3150 cat, which is the first version. Then he went to 3208. Looks like they got working heat in the cab. They got some valves here they can shut off. 2 batteries hooked up to it. So a V8 engine, a planetary rear end, on the 2s and the 4s, 4-wheel drive. A large air cleaner, this whole cover here. So a cat engine, and then the rest are Waukesha's. This one should be a turbo. Yeah, turbo up there. And pretty easy to figure out. These took over like 1655, took over for the 1650. But at this time, White was the owner of them. They went to this wood dash, wood grain, and then this black plate instead of the white. And quite a few other changes. They added this flare. So this is a Massey Harris number 6A. So your twine is here, your bale's there, and then drives off this wheel. It's wheel driven. So all it is doing is cutting it and bundling it like this. Tying it into a bundle. And you pick up the bundles and you run them through the chopper. Alright, I'll put this guy in gear. It's the first time we ever use this, so I don't really know it. Just on the drawbar over. Otherwise the snoot won't clear the back tire. Hits it off. You're actually getting tied by string. There's a bale of twine on there. Pick them up individual. Here's a little Oliver 550. This would be a newer one. It's got the newer PTO engagement here. And then obviously the egg crate and the keystone here, and then the decals here are different, the newer ones. Got a blacksmith shop. Here we have a Farmall MD diesel pulling an international plow. It's a super cheap bottoms. Kind of like how they did the hitch on here. I like that. You run your regular stuff on here, and then they put both of the drawbar for plowing right there. It's a great idea. It's a Farmall A 1947, a Farmall 230, and this is, I think this is an IH. It was the one in the Simcoe video I did, but it was gray. Just an odd tractor radiator in the back there. Kind of looks like a car. There's a Farmall 560, 1963. I figure I better get these videos shot, these tractors shot here, because we got rain coming. There's an International 3688. Got that style with the differential and shaft on the side. Farmall 766, 1973.
It's just amazing, and there was
The needle belt sticks in the carburetor or something for some
And
reason.
probably the bumps.
I don't know if this really
I'm sure
ever
that's
was.
what
It's kind of
happened
behind
with
time,
those,
this
never
design,
happened before.
but it
Fucking roofs and rough.
it was a very
yeah.
quality tractor in
Going
its day.
over
Very
speed,
amazing.
You're rough.
Yeah.
What happened?
Here we got a LSD 17 or loader. And an LSB. Massey Ferguson 65. $1962. Here is interesting one. This one was at the one last year that was here. $1934, manufactured 1930 to 36. Built in Racine, Wisconsin. Total built 3,000. I'll get that plow right away. Not sure what type it is. Oliver's generally didn't have two levers like that. This is a good proper setup for a plow.
What guy is that?
Twisted ones are kind of put pressure on that. The Massey Harris 55. It's a big moose. The Massey Harris 20. It's a little one. McCormick W4 standard. A John Deere. Oh, I'm gonna go with H or M, something like that. Farmall A. So 244s here, or 440s actually. And Oliver, this was the competitor to the Oliver. This was actually came first, and Oliver wanted some of the sales of these, so when they built the 44 and 440 to compete with these, the A, B, and C. LSB, John Deere AO, Ferguson 35, the TO 35, a little bit bigger than the TO 30. Mini Mo U302, International 1066. I think those are common with pullers. It's a drone up there. Mini Mo UB. Old John Deere 140 garden tractor with a tiller. Fordson Super Major. John Deere G. And a John Deere 2510. Here's some John Deere stationaries. I'm just leaving them loaded on the wagon. You don't have to unload them then. John Deere AR 1934. John Deere B. John Deere A. It's like a puller, it's got pulling brackets. Ford 860. John Deere A with duals. There's an Oliver 440. Two 440s here. '77 single front diesel. So I think I tell you this every time, but this on the diesel engine panels is for the injection pump. On this side to clear, and then this side is just to make it the same. Here's the International 986. The McCormick W12 in the back. I like this Oliver flag. Got a flagpole right on the drawbar. Here's a Deere 6030. Very sharp. I think it came late. Bosch injection pump. Yeah, it's just starting to rain now. There's a wood processor. It's got power feed to roll the log onto here. That'll advance them in. It'll cut them and split them and then convey them into a pile or a wagon or whatever. Here's a road roller for the, probably use it for the tractor pull. Continental. 6-cylinder. Typically they put weight, liquid, water, whatever in the sides for ballast. Here's some old cars. An old Chevy. It's low to the ground. Another Chevy. Lots of Chevys. Here's an old Dodge. It's an old Camaro. GMC Ford F100. An old Lincoln, big bolts. It's an old Chevy.